3.5. So this is a system of equations, but it has 3 variables. So we will also have 3 equations. You're still going to be using elimination, just like the Algebra 1 elimination. So here's what it looks like, 3 equations. I like to label each equation A, B, and C to keep track of which equation I am using in each step, like this. Here's what step 1 looks like. So I've taken equations A, and I took equation C and multiplied it by -2 to eliminate equation or variable x. And my result is, as you can see, 13y plus 8z equals 10. My step 2, I took equation B and C, which I multiplied by -5, to also cancel x because I want to put their results together and I need to have the same variables. So step 2's outcome was 23y plus 13z equals 20. So if I eliminated another variable, it wouldn't make much sense because their outcomes would not have the same variables in them, and that would not be helpful. So you see step 3, I bring the result from step 1 to combine with the answer from step 2. Now remember, you can watch this all the way through, try to follow along, then go back through, pause, and write everything down. Now, of course, you already have all this written down at some point in step 1 and step 2. I just want to keep this all together so that you know that you have the same problem going on and these steps have happened. So here's the results from the previous 2 steps. We're going to bring those together. This result, this result. Now, I need to eliminate yet another variable. This will be just like elimination from previously what you had done in Algebra 1. Nothing matches though, and is also an opposite. So I need to get them so that they're an opposite. I don't see anything obvious that I recognize, like multiplication tables, so I just need to, hey, maybe 13 and 8, they're the smaller of my options, so I'll just multiply them by each other, make one of them negative. Big, ugly numbers, nuggers. So that's what I've got to deal with. That's my outcome. 104, negative 104. When I add them together, at least I end up with something that's a little bit reasonable. 15y equals 30. So what did I end up doing here? I divided out by 15 so that y equals 2. So I didn't show that step, but you know how to get y by itself. This is multiplying, so I divide. I get y equals 2. I have it highlighted now. Step 4 is I have equations A, B, and C originally. They have 3 variables. I just know y now. I need to know x, y, and z. You must find all 3 values. So at this point, all I need to do is go and choose any of these equations or any of the equations. Because I know one variable, I need to go choose an equation that has 2 variables in it. So I used one of my results from step 1 or 2. And because if I just stick in y and I have 3 variables missing, it's not going to help me. So that is something I don't have written in here. And we'll go back through it in class as well. And I plug in my 2 for my y, or substitute it in, and solve for z. And now I know y and z. I choose any of my equations, a, b, or c, put in my y value and my z value, and I can evaluate to get x. And I know all 3 of them. That is a lot to take in. Yet again, this is brand new. It's Algebra 2. It's going to take practice. But you're still using elimination. You are solving equations. So putting everything together, you have the tools to do that. It is just putting it all together in one great big problem. You'll be able to handle it with practice.